Hey, movie fans! Today, let's talk about a classic film from back in the day that really left a mark. Shaft. Remember the first time you saw it? Maybe it was on a lazy Sunday or a casual movie night. Those were good times, right? Now, let's reminisce. Do you have a special memory connected to Shaft? Maybe a scene that made you laugh, jump, or even feel a bit sad? Share it with us, we're all ears. But wait, there's more. In this video, we've got some juicy tidbits. Funny, surprising, and maybe a bit heartbreaking, we've got facts that'll keep you glued. So, hit that play button, and let's take a trip down memory lane. We want to hear from you. What's a standout moment or a personal story you have about this movie? Drop it in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Stay tuned for more movie magic, and remember your stories count. It's all about the shared experiences that make these films special. Catch you in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more movie fun. Set in New York City, a TV show premiered in 1971, following the escapades of a private detective. He's known for his toughness and intelligence solving cases in Harlem. Facing challenges from corrupt officials to drug dealers, he's aided by friends like Lieutenant Androzzi and his informant Bumpy. The show broke barriers with its portrayal of a black action hero and tackled social issues like racism. It received acclaim for its groundbreaking depiction and won awards for its quality. Isaac Hayes made history by winning an Academy Award for Best Song, becoming the first African American to do so. The movie he contributed to also broke ground by featuring an openly gay character, challenging societal norms. The film's theme song, Theme from Shaft, is widely celebrated and is even listed among America's greatest music in the movies by the American Film Institute. Hayes' music and the film's representation continue to be influential today. Included among the American Film Institute's 2005 list of 250 movies nominated for FI's 100 Years of Film Scores, the film from 1971 holds a significant place in cinematic history. Its soundtrack, composed by Isaac Hayes, earned recognition for its contribution to the world of film scores. Interestingly, the Motion Picture Academy faced a challenge when considering the movie for accolades. They initially attempted to disqualify Isaac Hayes from the Best Original Song category, contending that he hadn't documented the musical composition. This added a layer of controversy to the movie's journey through the award circuit. Beyond its critical acclaim, the film played a crucial role in MGM's financial turnaround in 1971. Among the limited releases that turned a profit for the studio that year, it stood out as one of the key contributors, helping MGM avoid bankruptcy. The success of the movie not only resonated with audiences, but also proved instrumental in shaping the financial trajectory of the studio. In the larger context of the film industry, its success goes beyond its on-screen narrative. It became a lifeline for MGM, demonstrating the power of a well-received film and salvaging a studio from financial peril. Its success remains a noteworthy example of the unpredictable and transformative nature of the cinematic landscape. In one scene, Willie, played by Drew Bundini Brown, appears. In real life, Brown was one of Muhammad Ali's cornermen and coined Ali's famous phrase, "float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." At around the 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 59 seconds mark, Ben Buford and his men are seen following him down an alley. In the background, a white man walks by, curious about what's happening. When he stops at the newsstand, Shaft picks up a Playboy magazine from February 1971. The inaugural film in this groundbreaking series achieved a significant milestone as it introduced the first franchise led by a black actor. The lead, Richard Roundtree, gained fame for his role as John Shaft. Despite initially trying to distance himself from being labeled a black action hero, he eventually embraced the character. The action primarily unfolds on 125th Street in Harlem, with Shaft's apartment located on 55 Jane Street in Greenwich Village, just opposite the real no-name bar, which later became a deli. Throughout the years, Roundtree's portrayal has had a lasting impact on cinema, evident in his various roles. He has left a lasting impression on audiences. The movie has become a notable part of film history, particularly for its representation and memorable scenes set in iconic New York locations. Richard Roundtree's performance, not just in this film, but in his diverse roles, continues to be remembered and celebrated. Set in the gritty streets of New York, this film features Moses Gunn portraying Bumpy Jonas, a character inspired by the real-life African-American mobster Bumpy Johnson. Over the years, various actors such as Clarence Williams Roman III, Lawrence Fishburne, and Forest Whitaker have depicted this notorious figure. Gordon Parks, the director, envisioned a mustached protagonist reminiscent of himself. Despite the character being clean-shaven in the original novel, Parks insisted on Shaft sporting facial hair. An anecdote suggests producer Joel Freeman urged Richard Roundtree to shave his burgeoning mustache for the role, but Parks intervened, allowing Roundtree to don a fake mustache during filming. Unlike most Hollywood productions, Shaft wasn't shot during winter to capture the essence of New York's harsh reality. The decision to film outside the typical season reflects a departure from the visual trope often associated with hard-boiled narratives. When picking the main actor for the lead role, producers first thought about Isaac Hayes, who later got the part. However, they decided on Richard Roundtree for the main character. Hayes' musical skills impressed the producers, so they asked him to create the memorable soundtrack. At the Academy Awards, Hayes brought his grandmother along as his guest. The movie also introduced Gwenn Mitchell and drew Bundini Brown to the big screen, and it was Sherri Brewer's only time in a feature film. These actors all played a big role in making the movie memorable with their performances. In one scene, he passes a large poster for Neil Simon's Broadway play Last of the Red Hot Lovers, which was playing at the Eugene O'Neill Theater. Next to it is a poster for The Gingerbread Lady, also a Broadway play at the Plymouth Theater. Adjacent to that is a poster for the long-running musical Hair, playing at the Biltmore Theater. The film was released 1 month before Richard Roundtree's 29th birthday. Initially, MGM planned for the lead character to be white, portrayed by actor Michael Murphy. However, Murphy declined the role, leading to Gordon Parks' involvement and the decision to cast a black actor in the lead role. The memorable guitar riff in the theme song of the movie was crafted by Charles Skip Pitts, adding a gritty vibe to the film's atmosphere. The character portrayed by Richard Roundtree secured a notable spot on Primer magazine's list of the 100 greatest movie characters of all time. A subtle tribute to the production team can be noticed in a scene where a door adjacent to the main character's office is labeled Skloot Insurance, acknowledging Stephen P. Skloot, the production manager. This detail adds depth to the movie's universe. These small touches, from the catchy guitar riff to the acknowledgement of the crew, enhance the overall experience of the film and contribute to its lasting impact on pop culture. Walking through the streets of New York City in that old movie, you could catch glimpses of other films advertised on marquees like Patton, Get Carter, Love Story, and The Owl and the Pussycat. It's a lively scene with the city's energy pulsing through the air. Amidst it all, there's a sense of cinematic history mixed with the present. The debut of Rex Robbins happened in this film, and the theme song features background vocals by Thelma Hopkins and Joyce Vincent Wilson from Tony Orlando and Dawn. The vibe of the city, with its towering skyscrapers and busy crowds, serves as a backdrop to the drama unfolding on screen. The streets themselves seem to have stories to tell, echoing the gritty urban tales depicted in the movie. It's a world where every corner holds a potential adventure, where the neon lights and crowded sidewalks create a unique atmosphere that's unmistakably New York. The movie, with its memorable soundtrack and portrayal of the city's underbelly, continues to connect with audiences even today. As the credits roll, one can't help but feel a sense of nostalgia for an era gone by, captured so vividly on film. It's a reminder of the power of cinema to transport us to different times and places, even if only for a moment. And with that, the scene fades to black, leaving behind memories of a journey through the streets of New York City, immortalized on screen. In the heart of New York City, the film immerses viewers in the thrilling atmosphere of the metropolis. From the gritty streets of Harlem to the lively energy of Greenwich Village and the towering skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan, it captures the essence of the city, transporting audiences to its very core. With its authentic portrayal of city life, the movie gained global recognition, highlighted by the Italian censorship visa issued on October 30, 1971. This stamp of approval affirmed its impact, reaching audiences worldwide. Notably, it also marked the cinematic debut for Marlene Willoughby, beginning her esteemed career in the industry. Together, these elements solidify its place in movie history, showcasing its influence and cultural significance. Its portrayal of urban life and its character struggles and triumphs continue to captivate audiences, making it a timeless classic that remains relevant today. In a classic film of its genre, a skilled negotiator named Shaft quotes his fee during a conversation with a character named Bumpy. Adjusted for inflation, this would amount to a significant sum in modern times. During a tense moment in the movie, Shaft confronts an individual in the lobby of his building, seizing their firearm. However, keen observers may notice a detail that adds to the suspense: the gun is not ready to fire due to its design. This blend of negotiation and action distinguishes the film as a milestone in cinematic history, resonating with audiences for its bold storytelling approach. In the audition process for the lead role, One actor tried out but was rejected due to his lighter complexion. This decision sparked discussions about fairness in casting and biases in the entertainment industry. Despite this setback, his audition led to the casting of another actor, ultimately making a significant impact on culture and inspiring subsequent films. The movie, which became a cultural touchstone of its time, not only showcased the talent of the chosen actor, but also shed light on the experiences of Black communities in urban settings. It resonated deeply with audiences, influencing fashion, music, and societal attitudes towards race and masculinity. Years later, the movie's influence still persists, reminding us of the importance of authentic storytelling and representation. It continues to inspire filmmakers and actors alike, demonstrating the enduring power of stories rooted in cultural relevance. In an unexpected turn of events, a beloved film almost didn't make it to the big screen. Originally planned for television due to money troubles, the project faced serious hurdles. However, when the lead actor stepped in, he brought a charm that changed everything. At the time, financial issues were a big deal, and turning it into a TV movie seemed like the sensible choice. But when he took on the role, he brought a charisma that went beyond TV. The producers were so impressed by his magnetic presence that they decided to make it a movie instead. This decision reshaped how movies were made, showing that sometimes a project can overcome its problems and become a hit. The success of the film not only defied financial issues, but also set a new standard for coolness in movies. His portrayal of the character became iconic, leaving a lasting impact on cinema. Looking back, the transformation of the film from almost nothing to a blockbuster is a powerful example of the importance of great performances and memorable characters. It's a story that continues to inspire, showing the incredible things that can happen against all odds. In a surprising twist, the 1971 crime thriller movie shocked audiences with its unexpected ending. Despite its gritty and action-packed story, the movie's final moments left viewers stunned. This unexpected turn made the movie stand out, breaking away from typical film patterns. The bold storytelling continues to capture people's attention, reminding them of life's unpredictability in movies. Following a private detective navigating the tough streets of New York City, the story revolves around his involvement in a dangerous case tied to organized crime. Throughout the film, the detective's character is portrayed as resilient and resourceful, never shying away from danger. His commitment to justice drives the narrative forward, revealing layers of corruption and deceit. Set in the backdrop of 1970s New York City, the movie vividly portrays the urban environment of the era, showcasing its lively culture and diverse population. From dimly lit alleys to busy streets, the film paints a clear picture of life during a turbulent time in the city's history. Despite its unexpected ending, the movie remains influential in the crime thriller genre, inspiring numerous adaptations over the years. Its impact extends beyond the screen, influencing various aspects of popular culture, from subsequent films to music and fashion trends. In summary, the 1971 movie captivates audiences with its gripping narrative and memorable characters, leaving a lasting impression despite its surprising conclusion.